This is my presentation on Technocrat presented by Lindsey Pfannerstill. What do customers value when buying a laptop or PC? When we're looking at all segments of the market, the overall most desired needs are protection against loss of data, secure from viruses and attacks, the more storage space the better, it's easy to tie into local area networks, it's easy to use, consumers want a high performance over the price. They want fast processing and outputs, and they're recommended by others. When looking at the overall rankings, totaling each category throughout all the segments, and then ranking these needs in numerical order is how I came up with the overall top-rated needs. Target customers and marketable products. To decide which market segments we wanted to approach, we first looked at the offerings and compared the needs and the wants of all the markets. We were looking for common desires between two markets. What we found was the innovator and the traveler markets share two needs, both protection against loss of data and being secure from viruses, compared to only sharing one need with the cost cutter and workhorse segment. When comparing the four groups, and we left the Mercedes category untouched because it was advised to, we decided to target the innovators and the travelers because they share the most needs in common. The commonality between the two means that our company could spend more money in research and development in those categories rather than having two completely unrelated target customers. We've decided to offer our innovators a desktop and our travelers a laptop. For our sales office locations, what we did is we took the top two area markets for our innovator and our travelers and found that they are Chicago and Tokyo, followed by Toronto and then Paris. These top four markets are the ideal locations for our sales offices. Investing in locations with the highest concentration of potential customers will yield the greatest potential to reach our target segments. In addition to the market potential, other factors to consider include competition, operating expenses, and advertising economies. Balancing the market potential and other factors, we were able to complete and succeed in our top market choices. Sales staff. The number of salespeople to hire will depend upon the market potential of the city and the quality of brands, prices, and advertising relative to market needs and competition. As a conservative approach, each salesperson is expected to sell about 40 units. So, as we look at our traveler segment, take Chicago for example. Our potential demand in Chicago is 2,460. If you divide that out per month and then divide that by the expected 40 units per salesperson, we would need 5 people in Chicago. Doing the same math, we would need 6 people in Tokyo, 5 people in Toronto, and 5 people in Paris. In the innovator segment, doing the same math, taking our demand, dividing it by month, and then dividing it by 40, we are looking at needing 6 people in Chicago, 5 in Tokyo, 6 in Toronto, and 4 in Paris. However, in quarter 6, we have decided to hire 5 salespeople in Toronto, 5 people in Chicago, 5 in Tokyo, and 7 in Paris. This is because this quarter, Paris is our newest sales office, so we wanted to concentrate a higher number of sales personnel. Since we have been in the market in our other locations, our salespeople have gained experience and can accomplish more with fewer people than in the newer markets. Advertisement placement. An effective advertisement begins by reviewing the needs and wants of your target market and then designing an advertising message that should appeal to the segment. The advertisement should reflect the benefits for each segment, and each segment should have a different advertisement tailored to their wants and their needs. Placement of the advertisement needs to be researched and decided upon specific outlets based on the potential of reaching our target customers. As you can see on the graphs, the America's Venture Magazine, or America's APAC and EMEA all should have computer magazines, new venture magazines, and science technology. We made a mistake and we should have continued to place the innovator advertisements in the computer magazines instead of the general business magazines. Our competition. Overall, we are behind the average in total performance based on our cumulative balance scorecard. However, we are above average in investments in the future, market performance, and financial performance. Our biggest competition is Pankean Tech, followed by Android Incorporated. Pankean Tech is dominating the market share in both of our segments. Pankean Tech offers 5 different products compared to our offering of 2. The ability to reach more customers with additional products is proving to be a better approach instead of our one-size-fits-all approach to each segment. Our Innovator Research Department needs to analyze Pankean Tech's Art Topper Plus brand as they have conquered the market. The Traveler segment needs to analyze Pankean Tech's Art Topper Plus brand, Agia Max, and Lente brands, as well as Android's Poise 3 brand, as they are major influences within our market. Competition in Toronto is not of major concern, as we have the largest market share there. But we do need to compete with Pankean Tech in Chicago, where we have 5 salespeople, in addition to Pankean Tech's 5 salespeople. Tokyo, we each have 5 salespeople, but in Paris, we have 7 salespeople, where Pankean Tech has 5. The price of our products also differ from our competition. Our competition has priced a majority of their products at or below our selling price. Currently, we are not offering rebates in locations that they are, and they also have more point-of-purchase displays than we offer. Pankean Tech and Android are reaching a lower budget segment than we have been able to satisfy. Overall, the market has taken off in leaps and bounds since Q2. There's obvious interest in computers by consumers, and many market segments are purchasing what they desire. Considering all market segments, computer sales is reflecting an increase in market demand. The segments in order of size are Workhorse, Traveler, Innovator, Cost Cutter, and then Mercedes. The 2 markets we have targeted, Traveler and Innovator, are the second and third largest segments. Currently, we are the second holder of market share in the Innovator and the Traveler segment. Our competitor, Pankean Tech, holds first spot in each of our target segments. But as a bonus, we are also second in the market for Mercedes segment. Our company has been successful in the first 5 quarters. We have had $6.5 million in revenues, while only having just over $3 million for our cost of goods sold, which results in about a $3.4 million gross margin. We continue to face intense competition from Pankean Tech and need to continue to watch Android Incorporated. As a company, we should consider creating additional products to cover more specific needs for our target market. Our one-size-fits-all computer is not as successful as Pankean Tech's approach to have more computers available to fit more specific needs. In addition to more products, our advertising needs to be altered to tailor to our market and placement needs to be changed from general business magazine to computer magazines. Our sales force will need to be monitored and changed from quarter to quarter to reflect our demand and sales experience. Currently, we have a heavy team in Paris as we are just hitting their market. But once our team initiates sales and increases their proficiency, we can reduce our numbers at that location and focus on the new markets. To elaborate on our additional products, technocrats should develop and offer a computer that is different but still tailors to our market. A desktop computer that is more price sensitive with less costly features would benefit our product line to reach more money cautious segments. Currently, we are on the high end of computer costs and we are missing out on sales. We also need to consider offering our traveler segment a better computer that meets their needs better than our current product. Sales of our desktop are greater than our laptop. Therefore, we need to reevaluate what features travelers need and want and create a new product that fits their current desires. A laptop that offers greater security, less hardware, and more software would be ideal for the traveler segment that we are missing out on. Learning from our competition, we need to offer more products than our current line offers. Overall, I am proud of our company and the steps we have taken to become a successful new computer company in a competitive market. It is assumable to say that the market will continue to grow and we need to continue to research and develop our products in order to reflect the needs and wants of our customers. Each quarter we have made some mistakes, but we also continue to learn and grow throughout our experiences. It's always important to monitor and change our strategies based on our competition and the demand.